Hi, I'm Will Hicklin, Managing Director of J3 Growth Advisory. When it comes to pricing, here's one of the biggest mistakes I see. Companies build pricing in a vacuum. They think they're creating something competitive, when what they are really doing is building it without anchoring it to a well thought out positioning. But the truth is, positioning and pricing must be congruent. They should complement each other, reinforce each other, and speak with the same voice. Positioning answers, who is this for? Why should they care? And how is it different from the other options in the market? Pricing should then validate that story and monetize the brand promise in a way that makes sense. Let me give you a simple example. Imagine a high-end auto shop that specializes in custom paint jobs for cars. Perfection, artistry, premium service. You have just such an automobile that is crying out for an incredible paint job that is uniquely you. You would never trust it to just anybody. Now imagine that shop advertises, I'll paint any car, any color, just $29.95. No ups and no extras. Just like Earl Scheib did for decades. Totally off-brand, right? Premium buyers won't trust it. Budget buyers won't believe it. Nobody wins. You don't get the sale. That's what happens when pricing and positioning are out of sync. I've actually interviewed customers of software companies that churned simply because they didn't trust that the company's low price was sustainable. For real. They had a good experience with the product, but churned because they were afraid the brand was unreliable, simply because the price was too low and oozed desperation. They chose to spend more to avoid the disruption of losing the product at another time that would be more difficult to adjust to. Now, there are steps between positioning and pricing, like branding and messaging, but the key point here is this. Before you change your pricing model, get your positioning right. It sets the stage for everything else. To learn more about positioning, I highly recommend Obviously Awesome by April Dunford. She's the expert on positioning in tech, and her definition is spot on. She also happens to be a pretty nice person, so I think you'll like her. She says, positioning tells how your product is uniquely qualified to deliver value to a specific group of people who care a lot about it. That definition alone usually sparks a lot of conversation that results in good positioning work. At J3 Growth Advisory, we start every pricing strategy project with a discussion about positioning, because pricing is only powerful when it's aligned. Want to dive deeper? Check out our blog and other videos at j3growth.com or contact me directly at email willhicklin@j3growth.com. And let's build a pricing strategy that helps your SaaS business scale quickly and with confidence.